Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to be eating like myself, but back when I was losing weight. Before I get into anything, because I know I'm going to talk about this a lot in the introduction, I am going to put a trigger warning here. I'm going to be talking about weight loss. I will be talking about calories, but not specific calories. And I will be talking about unhealthy eating habits. And so yeah, if any of those topics do trigger you at all, please do not watch the video. So yeah, kind of jumping straight in with it. For those of you who don't know, I lost 4 stone and my weight loss journey started back at the end of 2013. In today's video, I have gone on MyFitnessPal and I have actually gone back to 2014 when I was about 1 to 2 months into my weight loss journey. And looking back at my entries, I have noticed probably some unhealthy eating habits. And I think it's really important for me to be transparent because I'm going to talk about this throughout the video. But yeah, back then I didn't really know what I was doing. I wanted to lose weight, and so I put in my goals and I was told how many calories I should be eating, and yeah, I just went with that. What I eat in today's video definitely wasn't the same. I literally just looked for a couple of days and then picked one. It really got me thinking about my weight loss journey, and this was at the very start. My habits changed pretty quickly because they wasn't very sustainable, and I'm definitely not advising anybody to eat how I ate in today's video because I do think I probably wasn't eating enough. And I quickly learned more and more about nutrition, and since starting YouTube and speaking to so many of you guys about different things, I've learned so much. And for people that are losing weight, who are looking in on others who have lost weight, who make it look so easy, it's probably not as easy as people make out it to be. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I talk a lot more about my thoughts and my feelings throughout this about my weight loss journey and things that I've learned that I hope can help some of you guys. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Let's see what I have for breakfast. Good morning. I am starting my day with a banana. Hopefully there's no bruises on this. As soon as I see a bruise on a banana, that's it for me. I'm like, ugh. I also would have had it with some type of low calorie bar. I am going to talk through these choices in a minute once I've got it all together. And then I would never have like a latte or anything like that, so I would always have a black coffee. So I'm going to start my morning with one of those. Oh, what's happened? No, I haven't even put one in. Oh my god, I am tired. Seriously. We're back in my favourite spot. I feel like I'm going to need to do a lot of talking and remembering in today's video because let's firstly talk through breakfast. So yeah, I've got a banana. Always eat the banana first because you want to end on the chocolate. I'm not following this video exactly to a T. I just am going to use low calorie snacks that I already have because when I was losing weight, I lived with my parents. I didn't have a well-paid job or anything, so I would just eat whatever we had in the house. My mum always had like Slimming World bars and whatever, so banana. So yeah, I would just always eat whatever she had. Right. Now, I lost weight over a long period of time, but this is more referring to when I originally lost the weight because I lost quite a bit of weight in a shorter period of time. And then I probably was like less strict and I lost weight over a longer period of time. So this is when I was being really strict. This was when I weighed everything. This is when I was like, right, you know, at the end of a night out, I would drink a bottle of water. And it wasn't hard because I wanted it so bad. So if I think about waking up and just eating a banana now, I'd be like, I'd be craving a bagel thin, or I'd be craving some Cocoa Pops or something really sweet. Whereas when I decided to lose weight, like, I've been saying I was going to lose weight for years, and like I'd stick to it for like 2 days and not like then give up on it. But this time I was like, right, I'm setting myself a 3-month goal and I'm going to achieve it. It was the year of all of my friends turning 21 and I was like, I have to do this. Like, there's no option. I cannot fail. I'm going to lose weight. When I think back to my mindset, it wasn't hard. I felt like these things would fill me up, and I feel like now, obviously we'll see throughout the day, these things wouldn't fill me up, and I was very calorie driven. But yeah, I think also there was lots of different stages to my weight loss, so I'll talk more I'm gonna have to go and get my, I'm gonna have to literally go and get my my phone, because I really need to write down some of these points that I want to talk about today, because I will be angry if I don't cover them. Okay, got my things, I can write down some notes. Final bite. Now onto this. I would actually probably not eat these together. I would probably eat this a bit more later on in the morning. So I tried this in a low calorie snack video the other day, and it was really good. The reason I thought about doing this video today is because somebody suggested to me that I do my Fat Friday diet, and she was like, you should follow that plan, and I was like, that is such a good idea. And then I thought I should follow my old plan. So this specific day is from an entry from 2014. And just clicking through the days, I was literally looking through and I was like, I literally was eating the same things near enough every day. Fruit and a snack bar. Might be different fruits each day. Lunch is ridiculous, but it's still something that I love to have now. And I'm just one of them people, I can eat the same things all the time. I also had to factor in that I was taking these foods to work with me. So it's like, what could I carry to work? What is already in my mum and dad's house that I can eat and not have to pay for more food? And now I'm gonna have a black coffee. I don't know how I feel about black coffees now. It just reminds me of like teacher breath. Do you know what I mean? Death breath. I have a latte every single day now without fat. And it's great, but yeah, like a little cup of doom, isn't it? Really. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I was losing weight, I didn't go to the gym or anything. I didn't do anything apart from walk up and down my mum and dad's garden for 45 minutes, rain or shine. I wouldn't go and walk on the streets, I would be too scared. Not because I'm scared of other people, like I just couldn't exercise in front of anyone. Even like my mum and dad like coming out in the kitchen and looking out on me walking, I would have hated that. Yeah, which actually makes me emotional. Sorry, that really just like got me a bit choked up. Just thinking about little old me there. But there's probably things that I do now that in 5 years time I'll look back at myself and be like, you should have just gone to that gym class on your own. But yes, I wasn't doing any excessive exercising or anything like that. I probably wasn't eating enough to do an excessive exercise, looking back at some of my entries. Anyway, we'll see what time I need lunch by. For reference, it's currently 9:15. Since going part-time, I actually don't really snack as much. I think snacking was more like just boredom. I like to try and break my mornings up at work, so I might be all right, we'll see. It's time for lunch, and this was a staple lunch, and to be fair, it's still a lunch that I eat now if I'm like busy at work and I've got nothing in. I always have these in the cupboard, although to be fair I just normally have the normal cream crackers, but these are the Jacob's Cornish wafers. These are a lot more softer. It says light and flaky cracker. So I had in my diary this day 5 of these. Butter, peanut butter. These are all weighed out. I will weigh it too, and I would also have around half of a cucumber. I got through cucumbers like there was no tomorrow, and again, I still love to eat cut up cucumber now. That would be a standard lunch for me. I have actually decided against the weighing of the butter and peanut butter because ain't nobody got time for that. I can vividly remember only ever putting peanut butter on 2 of them. Butter, of course, a bit underneath, but yeah, with the peanut butter, that would only be on 2 out of the 5. This is bringing back so many memories because, oh my goodness, what the hell? I can just like see myself, envision myself sitting at work on my lunch, like having these all in foil. It's just so funny how much your memory comes back when you do stuff like this. Back here again. I promise I won't eat dinner in this space. So here's my lunch. I always eat my cucumber first because you have to save the best till last, right? Went for the crackers. Obviously I'm eating the butter ones first, peanut butter last. It was actually quite shocking for me to look through my diary because I forgot what my eating habits were like when I very first started losing weight. I don't know, I hadn't really tapped into this part of my journey. As you can imagine, I didn't keep this up for very long because the diet was very restrictive, and I think at first The main reason was because I ate my mum's cooking. So whatever my mum cooked for dinner, I would have. And because I had no idea of the calories, I probably overcompensated. So I would eat a very restrictive diet during the day, and then in the evenings eat whatever my mum gave me. And as I said, this way of eating didn't go on for too long, and yeah, I learned how to use my calories throughout the day and actually understand more what I was eating. That meant that like I literally weighed every single little thing I put into my body. And yeah, I was like really strict on like sauces and vegetables and things like that. Again, that was very restrictive, and again, that didn't last for long. I was probably very in denial up until but quite recently, how unhealthy those eating habits were. And now I know the difference, and now my eating habits are very different. It's probably important for me to recognize, because I don't even know what I'm saying here, but yeah, basically I just want anyone that's on a weight loss journey or knows my story of like losing 4 stone, that this is not a good way of eating. Obviously every day was different or whatever, but just make sure if you're eating in a calorie deficit now, just make sure you are still eating a good amount of food and not being restrictive, like eating little throughout the day so you can eat bigger dinners, because that's not healthy for you either. Not that I'm a dietitian or anything like that, but I do think at the start of my weight loss journey, for the first year, I probably had some unhealthy habits that I now know. Oh my god, so dry. Although to be fair, I do find this Money Life peanut butter too dry. It's not for me. I know loads of people rave about it, but I personally wouldn't buy it again. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys the time? It's 1 o'clock for reference. Yeah, I did go for my walk. I love walking, personally. I just wish that England was a more walk-friendly weather climate. I don't think that sentence makes sense, but like if it's really windy, I'm not going for a walk. Hell no. If it's raining, I'm not going for a walk. If the clouds are black, I'm not going for a walk. But yeah, apart from that, I love walking. I definitely didn't leave the best till last, but final bite. I will see you guys in a bit for an afternoon snack. It's time for a snack of fruit. Woo! I would really, well, to be fair, I did have some chocolate in the morning, but I would like some more chocolate. That won't go amiss. So when I was looking through, I would either have like pineapple or pomegranate seeds, or just apples, but today I went for pineapple. Oh crap, my phone's ringing. 1 minute. Hello.
Hello, check.
Sorry about that. Ellen just called me because we were booking our flights for our holiday, so it's so dark. Yeah, so basically we have booked fruit on the beach, and we said we wanted to get extra leg room seats for the flight. And when we logged into On the Beach, including an admin fee, was £148 for 2 people. And I said to her, I'm sure that you do it through Ryanair, like I'm sure. So anyway, we just spent ages trying to figure it out. And then basically, yeah, you log into Ryanair using the login details or the flight details that they give you in the email. And we've just booked it for just under 60 quid. So we've saved ourselves there nearly £100. That was lucky. Luckily we persevered and didn't just like click through the website and do it, because that was a joke. And of course you have to drink the juice. Alright, I'll be seeing you guys for dinner. I'm doing some editing and I'm rather peckish, so I'm gonna have a chocolate treat, which wasn't logged in my diary for this day, but we're in the now, Hannah, and if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. I've been making my way through these. If you see these in my snack taste. In my snack taste test. It's literally just like this chocolate, no, what is it? Coconut covered in chocolate, and no, marshmallow covered in chocolate, covered in coconut. I'm definitely going to be having an early dinner, that's for sure. But to be fair, my mum always did do an early dinner, like 5 o'clock dinner. What I learned through my weight loss journey was less definitely wasn't more. When I was hungry, I would eat, because otherwise I would just end up really like restricting things, like not eating chocolate and things like that, and then I would end up just one day just breaking my diet and eating loads. In the end, I lost my weight at a more, what's the word, like sustainable, no, I was losing a little bit of weight over a long period of time because I was doing it in a healthy way. Yeah, if you're currently in your weight loss journey and you're trying to speed things up by eating less and exercise more, please don't. Do not do it to yourself. Right, I will now see you guys for dinner. Okay, it's time for dinner, and as I said earlier...
Oh, good, because I'm starving.
As I said earlier, I would always just eat whatever my mum was having for dinner. So on this day, we had sausage pasta. In my like diary, I put 2 sausages, but I'm making this for both me and my boyfriend, so I'm not gonna like count how many sausages. I'm just gonna have however many look good in the portion. I think I'm gonna do about 8 sausages. We have Richmond sausages because these are my fave. And then I'm gonna use this sun-dried tomato paste, and it has to be with this type of pasta because this is my fave. And then also in my portion I will have cheese as well, which is in the diary. Bitch, he doesn't have cheese on his pasta, which to me is just...
I don't think it adds anything to it.
Of course it doesn't add anything. It's the best part. Anyway, let's make dinner. Pasta's on, sausages are on. Here is my dinner. And if you've never had sausage pasta before, you need to try it. So simple but effective. Guys, my camera's cut out.
She ran out of space on the dongle.
No, the dongle's the reader. I've run out of space on my freaking memory card and there's nothing else I can delete off there. I haven't finished my video yet. I've still got to have some dessert. So this is going to be the quality for the rest of the vid then. I need to sort something out. I'm so sorry that I'm having to end my video on my camera. I'm on my phone. I don't know how I used to film whole YouTube videos on my phone because, oh no, actually I used to put it around the other way. I was going to say, because I can't stop looking at myself. Like, it makes me feel cross-eyed because you have to look in the thing, but then I can see myself over there. I've just been deleting stuff off my memory card and nothing has changed. Like, it's still saying insufficient, and yeah, I think it might be broken. So I am of course ending the day on something sweet. That never went away. I always made sure I had room for something sweet. In my diary, like on my fitness pal on this date, it was actually a Rocky bar, which used to be in my dad's snack selection. So thanks, Dad. I was definitely always delving into your chocolate bars. As I said earlier, I'm just going to use low calorie snacks that I already have because I've got so many at the moment. So these are the M&S honeycomb bites things, which when I tried these in a taste test, I didn't really rate, but since then I'm rating them more. I'm gonna wrap today's video up here. This was at the start of my weight loss journey, and I just wanted to show that not everyone is perfect and weight loss may not be as easy as some people, including myself at one point, made out to be. It felt like it was easy, but looking back on it, it probably wasn't. I wasn't doing anything terrible in this. I just had some bad habits and, you know, like not eating much during the day so that you can eat bigger dinners. That's not a vibe. It wasn't sustainable, so I can definitely check back through and do a one probably like a year down the line when I was probably eating more steadily throughout the day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this one. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. And as I said, I'm going to do the opposite to this and do my Fat Friday.